Hello, hello, hello. I'm going to share this on my personal page really quickly, and then I will get started. I don't know what's happening. There we go. There we go. Just give me a shout out and let me know that you're on. So first things first, I'm just going to tell you really quickly, our mini catalog is coming out January through June 2021. We can start ordering from it as early as January 5th. Oh goodness, that cord is just hanging all in the wrong places, isn't it? I just wanted to make sure that my phone didn't die in the middle of all of this. Maybe I'll just unplug it and keep an eye on it. Okay. And then at the same time, we have the celebration catalog that is out. And you can, if you don't have a catalog and you don't have a demonstrator, let me know. And I would love to get one out to you. Okay. So I'm going to put that to the side. The next thing I was going to tell you about, and this turned out a little wonky because I think I need to update my, put a new ink thing in there. Okay. But I'm doing my January to June 2021 mini catalog share. So it basically means that you get 243 pieces of designer series paper / specialty paper for $42. It's 6 by 6, so you get one each of every piece that is in every pack that they put out there in the new catalog. And then you can also get a fourth of a spool of 7 different ribbons for $15, or a fourth of a pack of 7 different embellishments that are in the new catalog for $15 as well. And I'll have that on my website and my Facebook. So if you're interested in that, let me know. I would love to have you do that. I'd love to share that with you. Okay, so tonight, I have not actually done a video using the Curvy Christmas stamp set. It's a pretty new stamp set that came out, but it is so cool. I love these little trees. I'm not using those trees tonight. I'm actually going to use the stars. And then we're going to have May Your Days Be Merry and Bright and Merry Christmas. And I'm going to use paper from Home Together, I think is the name of it. And so for my first card, this is actually the same layout as we did last week whenever I did the card sketch, when I showed you how you can use card sketches. Well, this is that same layout this week. I'm using Misty Moonlight, and I'm going to use snowflakes that are from the Snowflake Wishes stamp set. I'm going to use 3 of them. And I'm just going to kind of just stamp off here and there. Ooh, that was not a very good one, was it? I don't know if I can redo it. It's close enough. And I'm just going to use these 3 different ones. I know what I need to do. I need to add my foam under here. Let me do that real quick because this is photopolymer. Okay. Yeah, that's much better. Okay. I'm not going to do the entire thing because part of it is going to be covered in designer series paper. So there really isn't a need to do it on all of it. Gosh, I'm not doing well tonight. I'll just go ahead and get some of these done. There we go. And then we can add in the other ones as well. And then I'll add one of the small ones here and there. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying warm. It's gotten a little bit chilly in Georgia. Has anybody commented yet? Because I am not seeing comments, and I'm not sure why. If you haven't, just give me a little shout and let me know that you're there. This paper is from Home Together, I think it is. Let's see. Home Together, yes. I think that's what it's called. I'm going to move this out from under it now. And it's got houses on one side, and it's got like a, there's snow, and I'll show you a piece of it really quickly. You could actually just make a card just using this. And this paper would be fabulous for doing memory keeping, scrapbooking, that sort of thing. Anyway, this is the back side of that paper, and it's really cute. I'm going to use the back side for my focal piece right here. Again, as I told you, this is the same card sketch design as we used last week. This is, you can see the tiny houses on this side, and then there's snowflakes on this side. That's why I chose to do snowflakes on the Misty Moonlight. I may have to get me some more glue. This piece is 3/4 by 4 1/4. It's such a good card sketch. I just could not help but do it again. So there you go. And this is that same paper just flipped upside down. I'm going to bring it over a little bit. Now, this Home Together paper, there are 12 by 12 pieces that are nothing but houses and things like that. And I have the dies for them. I've already cut a lot of them out, so I'm not going to take the time to do that. But I just wanted to show you how easy it is using these to put a card together. I'm going to use the red house, and I think I have some, I have some trees already cut out as well. So I think I'm going to use one of the tall trees that I've pre-cut. And I'm going to put dimensionals on the back of these. And we'll just pop that up on top of the card. And then my tree went somewhere. Not really sure. There it is. Put this on the back here. I'm just going to tear off a little piece of this. I'm going to use the bones of my package and just stick it right down the middle right there. And I'm just going to take the dimensional backings off and put it right in here. Put my little house right there. Don't really want it too much on top of that red, or it just kind of gets lost. And I'll just put my tree right here in the middle, right there. Okay, then I am going to stamp using Misty Moonlight the word Merry Christmas. I have a piece of scrap paper right here. Whoops, let's try that again. Okay, and I'm going to bring in my trusty little mini trimmer and just trim this off really quickly. I love this little thing. Let's see. There we go. It still feels like it's a little bigger than I want it to be, so I'm going to trim it just a little bit more. There we go. That's better. Okay. And I'll stick to some dimensionals behind that. And I have myself a card. And yes, I can put some embellishments on it. That would make it super cute as well. I actually have some right here. I think I might actually put a star up in the sky, maybe like up in here. They're not snowflakes, they're stars, but they're super cute. And I could put some white ones or some red ones on there as well. That turned out really cute, I think. What do you think? I like it. Okay, so we'll put that one to the side. My next card is going to be a curvy card, okay? Now, in that same Home Together dies, there where you cut out the houses, there's also a curvy die that you can create snow slopes, basically. But also in the curvy dies, which is a whole different set. I showed you the curvy Christmas stamp set earlier. Well, these dies go with this. And then there's also a stamp set called Quite Curvy that has leaves and flowers and things like that. Well, this comes from that, and you have little dots, and then it has much more of a curve than this one does. If you can see, this one is a lot more tame than that one. And I wanted to show you the difference between the two, okay? So this one, these are super curvy, were cut out using this. And so one side of it has a smooth edge and the other side will have the little bitty holes. I'm actually gonna flip it over and I'm going to use the smooth side that's very curved right there. This one I cut out using the Home Together dies. I didn't need it to be quite as curvy, so I'm just gonna put this off to the side for right now. And for my base, I'm going to use the Misty Moonlight as well. It's a Misty Moonlight kind of night, I guess. I don't know. All right, so I'm gonna just take a little glue and glue this on at the top. This is such a fun die. It really can, it gives it a lot of interest, and it's supposed to make it look like snow slopes. Okay, that might be a little more than I want it to be. I think I'm gonna trim a little bit of that off at the bottom, maybe about 1/4 inch, something like that. Look at that, isn't that fun? Polka dots on the other side. Yep, that's perfect. And I'm just going to, I think before I put that on though, I am going to stamp my sentiment. Okay, I'm using Misty Moonlight ink. And this stamp is actually curved. See how it's curved there? And it goes right along with the curves of the die. There we go. It's perfect with it, I think. So I'm just gonna go ahead and glue this on now. If for some reason, when you're cutting this, your paper it sticks a little farther out, you can flip it over and you can trim it. It looks like I was pretty close to getting it perfect. Whoops. Oh, my Tombow slipped on me. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. Tombow is perfect in that it will scooch when you want it to scooch, but you have to be careful not to try to scooch it too much or it'll scooch right out from under you. Okay, so now I'm gonna glue this onto my card base. I've gotten to where I have to check and make sure that, oops, it looks like hang on a second. Let's see if I can pull that up a little bit. I don't think I can. Well, stink. Looks like I didn't pull it up all the way. Well, let's see if I can pull it up here. I might just need to trim it just a tad. I don't like getting my scissors sticky. Let me get my other scissors. And I'm just gonna trim that off. Don't tell anybody, okay? I don't like using my Stampin' Up! Scissors to get them sticky. So I use my other pair and then just clean them with alcohol. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. Okay, so now I am going to take the little house that I pulled out, if I can put my hands on it, which I'm not sure that I can. Okay, that is no problem. You know what? I didn't pull one out. That's why I can't put my hands on it. I pulled one out for the other one. Okay, so let's just pull out a couple houses. We'll use that one and maybe this one. Yep, that's what we'll do. Put that off to the side and let me pull out a tree as well. I cut a bunch of these because I have a card class tomorrow, no, not tomorrow, Thursday morning. And we're gonna actually use this in my card class. Okay, so we're gonna pop these up on dimensionals. I'm doing that thing again where I get all excited and nervous and then I start putting things down and I don't pay attention to where I put them. And then when I get ready to use them, I have to like just stop and look all over my desk for them. So I'm gonna calm myself down, breathe. Okay, I'll just take a little bit of this and put it up here at the top again. All right. Make this easy on myself. Okay, that's a pretty house. Put it right there. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough room for a tree. I don't think I am. Hang on, I can move this over just a little if I'm careful. Is everybody about ready for Christmas? I think I have most of my stuff has come in. Most of my shipments have come in. And I think just about everything is wrapped. Thank the Lord. I'm going to go ahead and put it in there. It'll just look like it's standing in front of the houses. What would really make it look like that if I had not put dimensionals on that. But look how cute that is. Here's my other one. I used a little bit smaller house, which is really more ideal for that. But isn't that cute? I love the curviness of the sentiment. Okay, here is my last card. Let me get this misty moonlight out of the way. And I wanted to show you that I ordered the new mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Let me get it out for you. Hold on, it's really, I haven't even taken it out of the bag yet. And I haven't opened up these little things yet. This is the cutest little machine. Look at that. It's so tiny. Love it. It's perfect to sit on top of your desk. And it's just like the larger machine. It has all of the little plates that you need. It's got your platform or your main platform. It's got your acrylic plates. It's got a plate for embossing. It's just super cute. Super, super cute. So I'm just going to open it like this. And use this with the thin die so it'll go like that. It's so tiny. It's so cute. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is one of the dies that is a part of the Curvy dies. And look, it has trees on it. Super cute. And for this card, I'm going to use stars at the top. I've already pre-cut this. I'm going to use, I'm going to have to do it this way too. I think I'm going to have to cut my paper off just a little or it's not going to fit in there because it's so tiny. Yep, that will fit. Okay, so I will go ahead and let's see. I think I will do it like this. And then put it on top. I am going to kind of curve it down a little bit because I do want it to have some slope to it. It is so tiny. It's just the cutest little thing. And then you just crank it through like this. Hope I didn't move the camera too much. And then you've got this cutout piece. Isn't that adorable? Love it. Okay, I am going to cut this piece out. I do need to make it a little bit smaller. So I will have to cut it as well. It's perfect. This is perfect to sit on your desk. You know, when you don't have a lot of space on your desk or when you're doing something like this. Okay, so now I will take this and I showed you before it has the little dots in here and then it has a curved edge right here. I want this to have more of a curved edge but no dots on the piece that I'm using. So I'm going to just place it right about like that, I think. Let's see. Right about like that, I think. Maybe like that. And take the little plate and put it on top. And then just crank it through. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. All right, put that out of the way. Okay, you see how it has the little dots? Alrighty. I don't need that part of it. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use Shaded Spruce as my card base. And I'm gonna use Whisper White. And here's my piece of Sahara Sand. So I will, I'm gonna go ahead and put it. Now, before I do that, I think what I'm going to do is just get a good idea of where this is at. I'm gonna use my black Memento ink and I'm just going to ink that up really well and then just kind of get a good eyeball of where that's supposed to be. And then I'm just going to stamp it and then move that out of the way. I should have put that little foam thing up under it, but it worked out. It went well. Okay, let me get this out of the way now. So I'm not wearing black ink on myself. I'm gonna bring in a dark Daffodil Delight alcohol blend. It's a Stamping Blend marker. And I'm just going to color in these stars as quickly as I can. It's not as fast as it is on my videos because normally on my videos I speed it up like times 8 or 4. So I'm like that. I'm gonna put a little bit of Whisper White on them so they just kind of shine a little bit. Have a little bit of a glimmer to them. Okay, now I can glue this on. All right, this is, I think I used I think this curve was the Home Together curvy die. Again, it's supposed to make snow slopes, but I decided to use it to do something a little different. Okay, how do I, okay, this is more the option that I want. And I may have to, yeah, I'm gonna have to trim it, this part a little bit. So we'll go ahead and get this put on. This paper was a part of the Curvy die set, something like that. It was, if you bought it in a bundle, it came with these different colors. Okay, so I'm gonna have to trim this down a little bit. I think maybe ½ an inch. I'll do it like this, and then I'll know what ½ an inch is. And if that's not enough, then I'll cut some more. But these trees are gonna stick up, and I wanna be able to put my sentiment in there. I really should have made that a little thinner. No worries, I know what I can do. I was gonna stamp my sentiment right inside there, but it's not a problem. I have some scrap paper. I can fix that pretty easily. Love those little trees, they're so cute. Okay, I knew this was a little bit longer back here. No worries. We'll just trim that little rascal off. Just like that. A little long on this side too. Okay. All right. Then I will just take my Shaded Spruce. Got to clean my Merry Christmas off really quickly. Okay. And then perfect. almost done. Trim this off here. Okay, and I'm going to trim a little off here. I probably should use my mini trimmer for this because I can't draw a straight line and I usually can't cut a straight line. I usually try though to watch my end, and when I do that will usually help. Okay, that's not too bad. It's not perfect. Let me see. Maybe I could trim a little bit right here. I'm not going to fool with that. I'm going to trim it off because I do want it to be straight. And I don't want to keep trimming. It's like when you cut your hair and you end up having to keep cutting it because you don't get it right, and then it just keeps getting shorter and shorter. I did that during the early days of quarantining when they made us stay home and I needed a haircut so bad. I cut it myself. I wear short hair all the time anyway. But it just kept getting shorter and shorter, and oh, it was a mess. Okay, that works. All right, just gonna put a couple of dimensionals on the back of that. Like that. And I'll just put this not upside down, but right there. And then glue this onto my card base. I keep moving this, making it all crooked and cattywampus. Hi, Cheyenne. Here we go. Okay, I think I would like some pretties on it. So I will use my wonderful gems that have a little bit of gold. And let's see, I think I'm just going to put them over here. I don't know. I don't know that I like it like that. How about I put one in here, lift that up, and put one there. I kind of like that. Kind of, I think. Okay, that is it. All right, so I'll show you the ones that I did tonight. Hey, Suzanne, thank you. So this is, again, this is using the Curvy Christmas stamp set. And this is a perfect example. See how curvy this is right here and how sloped that is? This is the Curvy die. This is the die that goes with the Curvy Christmas, okay? This is the die that goes with the Home Together, okay? So you can see it's a lot more of a curve in here, however I did it. Anyway, it's a lot more of a curve in here than this one is, okay? And I did the opposite. I did, actually I think both of these are the Curvy Christmas dies here. It just gives you much more of a curve. So I thought I would show you the difference. These are more with the Home Together slope, and this is the Curvy Christmas. So you can see the difference in how they go, okay? All right, and then this is using the dies from Home Together for the houses. They turned out super, super cute. And again, this is that same card sketch that we used last week. And I'll give you a little hint too. If you don't have the same color of ink for your cardstock, get Versamark ink. When you stamp on your cardstock, it will just look like a darker version of your cardstock. So this is Misty Moonlight on top of Misty Moonlight, but if you don't have Misty Moonlight, then just stamp Versamark ink on it. And when you do, it'll just come out to look darker, okay? And so here are these two and these two. So anyway, thank you for joining me tonight. I hope you guys have a great night. If you need a catalog, be sure to let me know. I just got mine in, and I will be sending those out probably early next week. And anyway, thanks so much. And I hope, if I don't talk to you guys before Christmas, I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. Thanks. Bye.